Okay, now what we're looking at here, folks, is the actual visual model, and I'm going to explain it in detail right now, the different components and what it is that we're looking at. So the best way for me to explain this is what we're looking at is a rainbow. Now allow me to go up here. Normally we see a rainbow, right? So if you would just imagine the rainbow being encircled, if you will, that's basically what we're looking at right there. Now, just like as if you're looking at the rainbow, the outer ring right here would be the same as red. This would be the same as orange. The next ring in is yellow. This one would be green, forgive me. This one would be blue or light blue. This would be indigo, and this would be purple. Now, that is basically the rings. Basically the rainbow, the 7 colors of the light spectrum. Now, what we have on the ends of them is a wheel that rides the surface. So if you look right here, that it's the surface it rides on, so it just rides on the surface. Now, the wheel is connected to a connecting rod. This is the connecting rod. Now, on the connecting rod, there's an actual joint. The joint is what allows us to flex up and down as it rides the surface. See, as it rides up and then down the different slopes. So the connecting rod is connected to a drive shaft. All 7 connecting rods are connected to the drive shaft, which is connected on this one right here, a Lazy Susan. The point of that is to kind of demonstrate how this thing is supposed to rotate. It rotates, folks, and with that being said, this is the simple idea in theory, the actual visual model, and I will be explaining the actual theory of this visual model in another video, but these are all the components. So lastly, just what we have here is in the center ring the color purple, and it gradually works out to the color red out here, and you can see that it starts to shape and it gradually gets bigger, and I believe that's 3.14 pi. I believe, you know, I'm not some genius here, but anyways, this is another reason why I believe it'll work. But by having them, what I did was have 360 degrees, divide that by 7. That's how I calculated the angles. And with the angles, with having them all work in unison and having them synchronized is how this thing's supposed to be working continuously in motion. Now let me explain to you why it doesn't work, is because if you notice with this one right here, now I'll hold it up, see how much it flexes? That takes out the whole, it takes out the energy from this thing working. Now if it was tight, like let's say if it didn't move at all, except up and down, let me see, except up and down motion, this is what removes it from moving right now. That's why this is not a working model. That's why this thing needs to be precision machined with steel. And so with that said, folks, that's what's prevented from this one actually working. But this is just to allow you to see the concept, see the theory manifested, if you will, like in a tangible field, tangible realm. And that's the best I could describe the actual visual. And this is supposed to rotate. See that? How it kind of moves? It just wants to move, but there's just too much. See, this one doesn't have that much flexibility as compared to, let's say, this one. This is just way too much. So anyways, folks, this is rainbow. This is essentially a light. What you're looking at, this is light. This is light transformed into our dimension, into our plane of existence that we could tap into and utilize via gravity and atmospheric pressure. So the reason why I do believe it'll work is because this is light, and light exists. So if light exists, why wouldn't this operate and work and function? So that's the question I ask myself. That's the question I ask you. There's only one way for me to find out and for us to find out is to you get the resources acquired to further progress. So thank you for allowing me to reveal this simple theory, the simple natural occurring phenomenon, which is light. And I will end with this. This basically, folks, if you look at a rainbow, you know, it's halfway once you complete it. This is light bent. This is what bending light looks like. And to be able to tap into that is phenomenal. Just incredibly phenomenal. That's what we're looking at, this natural occurring phenomenon here. So would you please pass this one on? This is the meat of my work thus far. And I would love for you to pass this on to all your friends on Facebook and emails and have them check this out, because this is what we're talking about. This is the technology that everyone's been asking for, if you will, like new technologies. I possess the insight on this. I would like to further grow this. Thank you for watching this and have a great day.